Hello. Welcome. I am so glad that you're all here. We're going to have a few minutes of chat and, looking at reading comments and things like that. And then we're going to get the into the ASMR. So I'll start if you have any comments or anything like that, then you can post those and I'll be answering those at the beginning and I'll be answering them at the end. So I'm just going to I just realized that I'm not on here. I'm going to get into that and we'll be able to chat. So leave any comments that you would like. And then we're going to get into the ASMR. This is a 6K celebration. I'm really glad that you're here and that you are with me. I appreciate it. And yeah, any questions that you have? I was kind of thinking about, feeling things out and seeing if people wanted to do more hypnosis education. I feel like I've been getting some questions about just about how that is and how that's going for you. Um, if there's manifestation questions, I do a lot of in my work, right, as a hypnotherapist, a lot of talking about neurological connections and about all of those things. And so I just really want to know if you are interested in that kind of stuff. And if you are, let me know. I'd also really like to know how the sound is. If you can put that in the chat, that would be lovely. And yeah. Oh, thanks, Planet C64. Thank you so much for your support. I really just appreciate everyone. I can't imagine. I have no idea how this is happening, like how this is even a thing that I'm at 6K. So, really sending everyone so much love and appreciation. It's it's a mystery to me, but I, yeah, I just love to be here. And the comments, everyone is so sweet in the comments. So, let me know if the sound is okay. This is a Blue Yeti, which I don't usually use. Oh my gosh, there's 9 of you. I'm so excited. But this is a time for questions and comments, and then we'll get into the hypnosis and ASMR itself, and then we'll do some more comments and questions at the end, just so that when it's a replay, it can be like mostly just the ASMR, unless you want something else. Thank you, Gareth. I appreciate that. I'm glad that the sound is good. Thank you, Thomas. I'm glad to be of help. I found hypnosis on YouTube, and at a time when I did not have the resources to do a lot for my mental health, it felt like to me that it really saved my life to have such a powerful tool as hypnosis, to be free, whatever, to be available to most people is really important to me. So I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, you're welcome, Dr. Boletta. And okay. All right, Animorph. I got into hypnosis at one of the lowest points in my life where I was unsure whether being alive was really the best idea. Had left a marriage that was not healthy and taken my little kids, and was living in an attic of my mother's house. That was not my favorite place to be, and with one room with my kids. And I was just, one of those times where you're just like, how did I get here? How am I, was I 30, couple years old, 32 maybe, and was not the way I wanted my life to go. So, of course, I went to YouTube and was following some people that I felt like it seemed like they had taken themselves from like a place that was desperate and difficult and had done really cool stuff and grown and changed and started making money and found ways to make money while taking care of their kids. Because I thought I had set my life up in a way that I could stay home with my kids and take care of them. And it was really hard to think that that might not be true. I just had a childhood where caretakers were not people that were good to me. So that wasn't, yeah. Anyways, so I found the hypnosis on YouTube. And it was a woman named Grace Smith, which is the school that I went to a long time ago. It's a different style school now, but it was amazing. The school was really life-changing. The sessions were really life-changing. I did in-person sessions after I eventually figured out how to get some more money. And I just really wanted to help people. I'm so glad and so grateful that I'm able to help people in this way. It's, sometimes there are things that you just do naturally that are not like a lot of effort, if you know what I mean. And the fact that something that is as natural to me as breathing or walking, doing the whatever it is that I do, with clients and on the videos, the fact that I just come on here and I do it, right? I don't write scripts. I have an idea of a title that may or may not do well according to TubeBuddy or whatever. Not sponsored. Excuse me. And I just start doing, the same way that I do a client session. I have an idea of what they need help with, and we start to get into it together. In the sessions, and sometimes their subconscious mind takes us like it's somewhere else that I wasn't planning on going, and I just sort of follow them along their journey and give them tools to help each part of their journey in their session be something that is helpful to them. So I feel very fortunate to have the thing that comes through me naturally be something that helps people. So, yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Thank you, Annie Morph. I appreciate that. Yeah. Childcare for kids, it's a hit or miss experience. And I have been able to mostly have myself or my amazing mom be there with them. So it's not easy to figure out how to do that, but for me, that was my priority. But yeah, I think, every single person is living a life that is full of things that are challenging and things that need to be healed. And, it's just about how we heal that, right? Like it can take, sometimes I wish that I hadn't spent, I don't know, 15 plus years just trying to survive and get over things that happened in my childhood and my young adulthood. But, I love where I am. I love being here with you right now. I love, my kids are amazing, the most amazing humans. Do have a lovely husband now. I live in the middle of 100 acres, which is why I'm just now getting internet that can support live things. But yeah, it's something that it's not something that you want to tell somebody when they're going through a difficult time. Oh, it'll get better. This is a learning experience. That's not an appropriate time when someone's in crisis, but it is true. We are all moving through and healing and And yeah, so what I would really like to do in a moment, we're going to start the actual ASMR, and then I'll keep the comments, which I have on a monitor over here. And we'll do the comments and questions again at the end. But I just wanted to do, a little bit of appreciation. I do live in the 100-acre wood, and I was Winnie the Pooh in kindergarten for a play. Oh, yeah. So it's, what we're going to do today is we're going to do appreciation because, as we all know, especially with law of attraction stuff, manifesting stuff, in just like mental health, if you want to straight up like talk about programming your thoughts and your mind and feeling good is when we're thinking about what we're grateful for. And also, gratitude sometimes isn't a great word because it's loaded sometimes. So, appreciation, I feel like, is better, but everybody likes their own thing. So, what we're going to do is really get into that mindset of finding things that feel really good, like, oh, I like that, and I like that, and that feels good. Because when we do that, we are programming that articulating. Oh, I can't even say the word right now. We're programming the deeper part of our mind that is looking for things, right? It's like, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, in the same way that when you're looking for a new blue car, your friend buys a new blue car, then all of a sudden you see blue cars everywhere. Your mind, we're going to today program it to look for like things that feel good and things to feel good about. And that will automatically build that momentum so that when you're done with this, you can feel that appreciation and gather more things and feel good and have an amazing day and know that you are appreciated, right? Can feel so often, excuse me, that we are here in this time period, just feeling like we can't, like we're missing the momentum, that we're not making a difference, that we're just sitting. But, and it sounds silly, but you just, clicking on the video and liking or even commenting or subscribing, like all of those things, those have made a huge difference in my life. And even if it's just this one little you, it makes a really big difference to me, right? I'm doing these things, I'm creating something, and to have it appreciated, to have it viewed, to have it, oh, and the membership, like who knew that that was going to be a thing? I had no expectations, and there's such lovely people in there. To have all of this, like just such positive feedback. The comments are so fun and lovely. It makes a huge difference to me. You make a huge difference to me. Your actions matter. It makes, it makes this thing that I just naturally want to do anyways. It makes it feel like it's valuable, that I'm doing something that matters. And I really appreciate that. That gives me life. That makes a big difference. That helps me. I don't know, it helps me in everything every day. So thank you so much. I hope that I can, as a gift to you, give you that appreciation back, that like feeling that you make a difference to someone else's life, right? Like it can feel like we're all bumping around and not, and who knows what we're affecting, but everything you do affects people. Every choice you make, it affects yourself, your own mental, like internal things and workings, and it affects the people around you. So today we're going to build that positive feelings, positive expectations, knowing that you are a wonderful human being. We'll start by doing that relaxation that we always do, right? At the top of the head, just letting it relax and soften the top of the head. Sometimes when I do this, I feel a little warmth or a little tingle. So just relaxing the top of the head. And then once you have that nice and soft, you might also take a nice comfortable breath and then allow yourself to settle in, maybe even letting your shoulders kind of relax down. Moving to the top of the head and allowing that to just go all the way down, all the way down. Back sides in front of the head. Good evening. Hello. Well, I'm so glad everybody's here. And then down, relaxing the little muscles in the eyes and the cheeks and the jaw, all the way down, all the way down. Relaxing the shoulders and the arms, all the way down. And all little fingers. Sometimes I feel a little tingle or a little warmth in my hand, or even a little on my fingertips when I'm doing my relaxing. All the way down, focusing on the hands, and then moving back to the chest. Allow for a nice relaxation in the chest and upper back, shoulders and neck. Just allowing that whole area to let go. The whole area releasing. Yeah, good job. Thank you. Oh, there's so many of you here. I'm so glad that you're here. And then moving down, releasing the lower back. Just a nice softness there. And then all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. All the way down to the hips and the stomach. We'll release the stomach as well. And taking a nice comfortable breath and expand. And then relax and let go and let go and let go and let go. Very, very good. So feeling that relaxation at the hips. Allow the relaxation at the hips to be nice and deep. When we really release the hips and let them go, and the stomach and let it go, and the jaw, really let that go. It activates that, some pieces and parts of the nervous system that bring more and more relaxation all the way down. So it sends these signals from the mind all throughout the body that you are safe to relax now, that it is time to just let go, as well as the fact that you're already ready, so relaxed, allowing that sensation of relaxation to flow all the way down the legs, all the way down to the feet, letting them go. Very good. Knowing that your knees are nice and relaxed, your ankles are nice and relaxed, and your feet. Relax. Very good. Already beginning to feel that deeper part of the mind opening up. Already feeling yourself deeper and deeper and deeper into this beautiful state of relaxation. Very good. Sorry. Allow your attention to move about your body. Relaxing your, sort of checking to see if there are any places that need just a little more love, a little more care, and sending those parts of the body that relaxation, that love, that care, all that love in there, all the way in. Very good. You're just going to bring to mind a color that feels good to you. Whatever color that might be, allow that color to gather at the top of your head. You might imagine it just as simply the statement, this color is gathering at the top of my head. Or you may find that it gathers there like light, a beautiful light of that color, or a an energy, right? Like a ball of energy or ball of light or a column of energy or column of light just resting there on the top of your head so gently. When I count you down and snap my fingers, you'll find that beautiful color flowing in through the top of your head, flowing all the way down through your relaxed muscles, your relaxed body, down out the bottoms of your feet and into the center of the earth. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, allow that beautiful color to flow in through the top of your head, down, 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 down through your body, out the bottoms of your feet, and into the center of the earth. This beautiful color, as it flows in through the top of your head and swirls and swirls and swirls throughout your mind, it flows down, down, down through your body and out the bottoms of your feet and into the center of the earth, has the ability to just take with it anything that doesn't serve you. So any repeating thought patterns, just away. Anything that just doesn't feel good, away. Just letting it go now, letting it go. All the way, all the way. Just let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. Yeah, you're doing so well. Very, very good. So I'm going to count you down, and when I snap my fingers, you'll find yourself in a beautiful place. A place that feels good to you, a place that you find relaxing and calming. Could be any place real or imagined, right? It could be a place like a beautiful outdoor space with water and trees. It could be an indoor space that feels really safe and really good to you. It could be anything. It could be on a cloud or on a rainbow. You just sort of let yourself sink into the certainty that you are relaxed, that you are safe, that you are here in this moment, being held, safe hands. All is really well. 5, relaxing and releasing, letting yourself go. 4, all the way down. 3, knowing that sometimes it's just a sense of calm, a sense of feeling good. 2, and 1. Very good. Already noticing that you are in this beautiful place. How good it feels to be there. Just relaxing in. Sorry. Just relaxing into this beautiful place. Feeling how good it feels to be here now in this moment with me. We're just focused here in this present moment. We're focused, 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 focused. Feeling that relaxation now. Very good. So, in order for us to move into a state of appreciation and feeling so good about things in our life, we can almost do like sort of a cleaning out, right? A clearing out. And I find that there are a couple different categories when we're going through that cleansing process. So there are some things that we can just let go of. We can just like burn that stuff, just let it go, let it wash away, whatever it is. Or, there are things that really need more attention. They need more healing and more love. And maybe, with that healing and that love could be transformed into something really helpful. And then there are some other things that, it's not that they need to be burned, but it's just like, they're just not even yours, right? They can just be given can be like sort of let go of and just allowed to recirculate. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this process of first letting go of those things that they're just not ours. So, it's almost like, right, carrying a heavy backpack of things that don't belong to you, or sometimes it feels like a heavy coat. But it's just as we go through life, right, when we're growing up and we're inundated by other people's opinions, societal norms and values, our parents telling us who we are and who we aren't, what we're capable of and what we're not capable of. So often there's just a lot of it is just noise. It's just BS. It's not something that we need to have in our inner workings, making decisions from that deeper part of our mind, and informing, right, those automatic knee-jerk reactions. We want those to be based in the present moment, who we are, how we operate in the world. And so we're just going to do a practice of, I'm going to be counting and snapping and encouraging you to allow those things that aren't yours to sort of come up and out, and just I can imagine like taking off a heavy coat. Thank you so much. You can imagine throwing, a white, bright, golden healing light coming down and like swirling and swirling and swirling around you and pulling those things up and off of you. But it's just the stuff that's not yours. That's just like, I maybe if you read the four agreements, right, maybe it's things that you agreed to as a child or in the past because you didn't know any better, but now you do. Thank you. And so we're just gonna let that go, right? We're just gonna let it go. It's so easy to just, well, it can be really easy to surrender. It's a process of surrendering and opening up, of feeling safe, right? We're creating this safe space together, feeling safe to open up and just allow yourself to let people have their karmic journeys, for those things to be released so that you can create a new space and a new way of being. So I'm going to count you down and we're just going to release, release, release. It's going to be the thing. I'll do some plucking so you can, feel that. And whether it feels better to have something coming and swirling around you or sort of pulling things off of you, or whether it feels better for you to be the one that is like, nah, put that away, is perfectly fine. It's all perfect. You're always doing it right. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, letting it go, letting it go. Release, 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 release. Take that coat off. Allow the white, bright, golden light to swirl, swirl, and swirl around you. Release, release, release. We're just going to take it. Let it go. 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 Just let it go. You are a sovereign being. You are free to be you, free to love yourself, free to make up like who you are. You're free. It's all made up. It's all made up. None of it is real, concrete. You can be anybody you want in any given moment. Yay! That, you can do it. So surrendering and opening up and saying, I release what's not mine. I release what's not mine. I release what's not mine. Release, 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 release. Feeling lighter and lighter, feeling better and better, because you are free. You are free to be you. You are free. You're free to let go of other people's preconceived notions about you. That's their problem. It's their business. You're free to create for yourself who you are and how you show up in the world and what you're capable of. Because all those things that people told you, especially when you're a kid, you're not a kid anymore. You're capable of anything and everything that you would like to do, finding ways to go about that. So release, 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 release. Let it go. Very, very good. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can feel free to comment, with the things that you're releasing. And I can affirm that if that feels good to you. And we'll do that as we continue on as well. So if you don't get it in now, we'll get it in later. But, speaking out loud is so powerful. Release, 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 release. And if it feels good to you to take a breath in and then make a little noise that activates that connection that just vibrates everything and shakes it all up. Letting it go, letting it go. Release, 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 release. Very good. All right. And so now we're going to move on to releasing those things from within you that you just want to burn them, right? It's not that they need to go back anywhere necessarily. It's just like it can be so fun, so powerful to bring in the fire, bring in the flames. They're so powerful. Fire is so powerful and cleansing and permanent, right? You take a piece of paper and you put it in the fire, it is no longer a piece of paper. So I'm going to count you down. And when I snap my fingers, you'll find that your subconscious mind, that your active conscious mind, that all of you work together to just imagine a fire. And you can do this. You know how you daydream sometimes, you like stare at something. So know that whether your eyes open or eyes closed, you're always powerful, always working. And so I'm going to count down. When I snap my fingers, you'll find that there's a fire of some kind, a giant bonfire, a little campfire, something else. Just letting it be whatever it is. 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1, feeling that being there now. And I'm just going to allow your subconscious mind to release and release and release those things from within you. I often sort of get feelings of different temperatures, sensations, colors within my body and within my mind. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to burn that. And you don't have to know what it is, right? You don't have to have a label for it. You just say like, that's a thing that this thing is not serving me and I don't want it anymore and I'm all done. I'm all done with it. This energy of this Leo new moon, not that I'm particularly astrological. Nicholas City Mystic is amazing for that. If you go check him out, he does really cool stuff. But the energy right now in this moment for me has been a lot about boundaries. So there'll be a video coming out about that soon. But sometimes we're just like, no, I don't want the thing. I'm not having this anymore. This isn't me. I'm all done. So those are the things that go on the fire. So 3, 2, and 1. Allow the big fire, fire, fire. You can imagine, right, the blue and yellow and orange flames. You can imagine the snapping and crackling and popping as the wood, the moisture in the wood expands and this. And the smell, like seeing what's available to you as far as your senses right now. And then we're going to bring in those things that just don't serve you. So I release you. I release you. I release you. I release what does not serve me. I release what does not serve me. I release what does not serve me. Throw it on the fire. I release what does not serve me. I release what does not serve me. I release what does not serve me. And you can imagine, if you put this thing on the fire, just the crackling and the burning and the different, maybe it even, has like a purple flame or a green flame or an orange, different color flames. Just releasing and releasing and releasing and releasing and letting it go. You may even sort of imagine giving your subconscious mind like permission to open up and just clean that out. clean out from the subconscious mind that which does not serve you. Remove, release, release, release. Letting go of the old resentments, letting go of any sort of feelings of like powerlessness or victimhood or martyrdom. I'm amazing at those things. I'm ready to let it go. I'm ready to claim my power and to look around at everyone and everything and be like, oh, this is amazing. And then when there are things that are not amazing, it makes it really easy to go, no, I'm not doing that. This doesn't feel good. No, thank you. I'm no longer living in that world where I get like this and you get like that. Just let it all go. Let it go. Yeah, that's right. Releasing insecurities. I love that. Yeah. So, like, releasing insecurities, like those things that you're like, I don't know. I feel like now is a great time to be like, I love this thing. It feels so good. And when we feel really good, sometimes the old things that used to bother us just a little bit are now like, right? If you raise your standards, then those things that used to just be a little annoying are now absolutely unacceptable, right? Because you now are living up here and it feels so good up here. And so I think it's a good time to like think about, like Nicole City was like saying, think about what brings you joy in life and let go of that stuff that's just like, why, excuses or reasons or things about, when you let go, release, release, release any sort of reasons why you can't do it, insecurities and things like that, then you can think about, and it creates space, right? Space for new ways. How do I get to that? What is possible? And I guarantee you, when you program your neurological connections, this is well studied in scientific studies, that when you program your neurological connections for possibility, for I don't know what's going to happen next, then you've programmed your mind to look at everything as a possibility, right? When we're living in insecurities, we see everything as a blocking point, a stopping, oh, can't, no, no. And so, right now in this moment, letting those go, burning those on the fire, and knowing that you're programming your subconscious mind for what's possible, what is out there, how many, there's a million different solutions to every single thing. And in this moment right now, you're opening up to all of those possibilities. Very, very good. I'm so glad that you're here. Yeah. All right. It feels so good to be here with all of you. Thank you so much. And if you're watching the replay, I am feeling you too. Thank you so much. So if you would like to comment below with any insecurities or things that you're releasing throughout this video, or things that you're calling in, that you're creating an expectation for through, an infusion, appreciation and love that we're going to do in just a moment. I would love to chat with you about that in the comments below, whether you're watching the replay or live. So we're going to move on to, we've released those things that don't serve us in two different ways. And now we're going to move on to the things that maybe need some healing or shifting or growth. Those things that need a little healing or shifting or growth. Right now for this video, we're just going to send them love. We're going to send them care, and we're going to create space for them to naturally grow and change. It's almost like, if you have a plant that is really overgrown and has lots of weeds and can't really see the sun and is kind of neglected, these things that kind of need some care and love and healing, you can kind of think of like what we've just done. We've really weeded out, right? We've weeded those things out. We've released those things that don't serve us. And so giving those areas and parts that need a little healing, we've given them some more sunlight, some more sunshine. And so we're going to send them some love, which will allow them, if you think about the plant analogy again, allow them to really have that environment so that they can naturally evolve and grow and feel loved and cared for, and perhaps transform into something that is really helpful. So setting that intention now that those parts of us that could use a little healing, could use some love, have the ability to transform into something that really serves you and helps you. Setting that intention of sending them love, sending them care, sending them those wonderful, beautiful things in this moment, sending them love, sending them care. Just going to count you down, and when I snap my fingers, just imagine or picture a little garden inside your mind. And when I snap my fingers, it's just going to be really well cared for, right? So it could be like a little one on a terrace outside an apartment. It could be one, like out in the yard, or a big one. We're just going to imagine inside your mind there is this garden that is maybe, could just use some love, could use some care, could use a little watering. We're just going to do that now. 3, 2, and 1. Allowing that love. Just imagining, could be a white, bright, golden healing light, could be something else. Showering down love, showering down care, showering down love and care, love and light. Imagining the earth is feeling so full of nutrients and water and care. Knowing that you're doing so well. Sending that love, showering that love, filling you with love. The certainty that we're all growing and changing and shifting. And it's wherever you are is perfect and is exactly correct for where you need to be in this moment. And wherever you are, because the only thing that is constant is change. It will change. You're doing so well. I'm so glad that you're here. Very, very good. We're going to move into full-on appreciation now. Right? We've cleaned and cleared things out. We've sent you love. And now we're going to boost and amplify and magnify those parts of you that are feeling appreciation, that are feeling love, and are just like, come on, let's go. Let's have a life that feels really good. I'm ready to manifest fun things. I'm ready to manifest wonderful things. Just here, ready. Right? That's the reason that we sometimes are like, all the momentum, right? We wouldn't have those bursts of energy and momentum around these things unless there were parts of us that were just like, come on, I'm ready. I'm going to guide you down. And when I snap my fingers, you're going to have just like that. We're going to amplify and magnify. So it may be that it feels like, right, that there's a little place inside you that's just like, all the love. It could have a specific color or sensation inside you, and it might be in your mind or your body. And we're just going to take that little place and we're going to expand it and grow it till you have it. You can feel like just this bubble of love and appreciation, happiness all around you. So excited. Okay. So we're just going to begin. When I snap my fingers, locate that place within you that, it can feel like all of this can feel like you're making it up, that you're imagining it, and that is perfect. Imagining is the same as doing and creating for those neurological connections for the deeper part of the mind. So snap my fingers and I'll locate that place within you that you have that voice, that part of you that it's like, it's time. I'm ready. There you going even deeper. To trusting what comes. And 1, Notice that place within you and allow it to expand and grow and expand and grow and bigger and bigger and bigger. Amplify and magnify feelings of appreciation, of joy, of happiness, of just like, yeah, it's happening. The momentum. Amplify, magnify, amplify, magnify, amplify, magnify, amplify, magnify, feeling it grow and grow and grow until you just keep going until you feel like you have it all around you, like just a wash, just a bubble of love, a bubble of joy, a bubble of happiness, a bubble of like, yes, I am doing this. Yes, I feel good. I am here. And just take a couple of deep breaths inside this space of, yeah. And we're going to, in just a moment, we're going to imagine walking throughout your life and noticing the shift, right? What does it feel like to have this momentum of feeling good, of feeling excited about life, of feeling appreciation? How does that change things, right? 3, going even deeper. 2, trusting what comes. And 1. Just imagine you might like sort of be watching yourself, right? Looking at you, watching yourself walk throughout your life, or it might be like you're looking out of your eyes into life. But so noticing, how do you change, right? Do you stand a little taller? Are you like, yeah, well, I expect life to be good for me. I expect to be treated well. I think thoughts that feel good. And just like, what does your body, like, how do you stand? How do you sit? Do how do you, is there a little secret smile all the time on your mouth about like, yeah, imagine walking in a place and noticing, oh my gosh, look at that cute, look at that beautiful bird. I hear the sounds. That person is smiling at me. I love it. I'm smiling. Why are they smiling? Oh, because I'm smiling. And just feeling that difference that it makes in everything, how it shifts and changes everything. When we're feeling appreciation and we're feeling good, we can look out into the world and there can be, maybe 100 things that are unpleasing. And when you're programming your mind like you are right now, your mind picks out the 5 things that are beautiful and amazing and wonderful. And just, those things are just like, oh my gosh, what do they call it? Kismet or just, I can't even think of the word. That's like, oh, good things, good things, good things, good things, good things, good things. And there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And right now, in this moment, you are programming your mind for more and more and more and more and more good things. I am so glad that you're here with me right now. I cannot wait to hear in the comments about how this changes your day, your time, your mind, how your day goes. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, so I would love to chat in the comments if anybody wants to stick around and do that. I think the way I'm going to edit this is sort of making it so just the hypnosis part is online, but I don't know because I've never done this before. Sorry. Yeah. Thank you all for being here live. It means so much to me. I can't believe that you're all here. I am filled with appreciation just for how wonderful it is to have people that care that I am doing this. So yeah, thank you, Jessie wants it all. And by the way, I love that name. I think it's wonderful. Of course, you want it all. That's perfect. Good evening to Fuji SSBM Gareth. Michigan is beautiful. The woods in Michigan are amazing. That's wonderful. Thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you, Marissa. Nicole, City Mystic, you are amazing. Please go and check out his channel. He deserves hundreds of thousands more subscribers than he has. So go over there and do that if you like the vibe over there, because he's wonderful. I don't know. I'm just grateful to be here. Anymore, I really appreciated your comments earlier and your questions, and give me the opportunity to share that. It's not something I usually do, but I know that's how connection is built, I hear. Vulnerability. Woo. Thank you, Haley. I appreciate that. I'm so glad that, yeah, listening in the bath is a great idea. There you go. And Thomas, I'm really grateful that I'm able to help you with things in difficult times. And alluring hypnosis, you are the sweetest. You have been so supportive for so long. Thank you very much. And Planet C64, I really love chatting with you over in the membership. So thank you for being there. Sorry for my scrolly wheelie thing. Maybe it's ASMR as well. Yeah, if anybody has any comments, put them in the live chat and I'll do that. I'll answer those there. Um, I'm just really grateful. I'm gonna wait like one more minute in case anybody has any more questions or comments. I did it through StreamYard today. I don't know if anybody knows anything about any of that stuff. Standing I have a desk that goes up and down. Best thing ever. And then I'm standing in front of my bed office area here. I'll look behind the scenes. um, and in the 100-acre woods here. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm really glad that you all enjoyed it and that you are here. I hope that you all take such good care that you can, move throughout your life and the rest of your day, knowing that you're just a wonderful human, and that it is amazing to be here with you all now. My phone is gonna die. I did not see about that. Oh, I just learned that I can do that. See that? I didn't know I could do that. Oh my gosh, I'm learning so much. I love you all so much. Thank you, and take such good care.